Tick tock, tick tock.
I am a...
What's up guys, this is KhUnlimited. Today I have another video for you guys, and today I'm going to be talking about Attack on Titan or Shingeki no Kyojin, and I'm going to talk about how I think it's going to end. Obviously these are spoilers for the manga. If you don't read the manga, please leave. Very spoilery. This is like pretty much season 4 spoilers, so yeah, if you don't read, I suggest you leave. If you want to listen and you don't care about spoilers, go ahead. But these are spoilers up till the most recent chapter, which is chapter 130, so that's what I'm going to be talking about. Have you left? Cool. Okay, so we are nearing the end of the manga now. People are predicting that it's going to end within the next 6-ish chapters. People are predicting like January 2021 starting with the last chapter, because he originally wanted to end it in 2020, but because he took a month off, January 2021 is probably the safest date we know that he's probably going to try to end it at. Personally, I'm not sure how he's going to end it that fast. It's going to seem a bit rushed, which is kind of sucks. I feel like a lot of the manga I've been reading for years have been ending recently, and a lot of them, while I do love them, I do think they've been ending very rushed. So yeah, hopefully not Attack on Titan. It's been going for so long and it's been a masterpiece so far, so hopefully it has a masterpiece ending. So how will it end? Now when it comes to ending, there's a lot of theories on how it's going to end. You can take the straightforward approach where Eren is going to continue the rumbling, kill everyone outside of Paradise Island, and just come back. You know, now that I think about it, I don't know how you pronounce the island, because I've just read it. I know it's been in the anime probably. Paradise? I'm gonna say Paradise Island. Yeah, so he's gonna kill everyone outside of Paradise Island, come back, and there's peace now with no one hating them. That's like the most surface level ending I guess someone can think of. A lot of people do think it's gonna end like that. A lot of people think that he's gonna do it and maybe he dies at some point through it. So that's one example of an ending. Another example of an ending, which is kind of surface level too, is that the alliance that's going against Eren, which are his friends, go to him, fight him, kill him, and the world is saved. Again, that's an ending I don't really want. That kind of makes no sense, because something, if you think about, just because Eren dies doesn't mean the Colossal Titans will stop killing everyone, so you probably don't want him to die. And yeah, so that's another example of an ending. Now there's a few things to look at when we want to look at the ending. First is, what are Eren's goals? So his main goal is to have peace for his friends, the people he loves. This was kind of evident from the newest chapter when Zeke was talking to Eren, and Eren said he just wants, you know, his friends to live peaceful lives, even after what he's doing. So that's kind of his main goal that we know of so far. And this kind of proves that when Eren was, you know, talking shit about Mikasa in previous chapter, where he says he hates her, that was all just a lie to get Armin and Mikasa kind of separated from him, so that he can do this, you know, horrible act without them, you know, being affected too much, which obviously didn't work. They still like care about him. So yeah, so at the end of the day, he wants peace for his friends, and the way he's trying to do that is kill everyone outside of Paradise Island. The thing is, a lot of people were having theories that Eren wasn't actually going to kill everyone. He was gonna go start the rumbling, and at some point we would realize that he had some other plan that we didn't know about. A lot of people are taking that statement back now, because with chapter 130 you clearly see him killing tons of people. But at the same time, there still is a chance that he is not going through with the rumbling, and the reason why that is the place that he's at. I can't remember what the location is called. At least what it seems like, it doesn't seem like there's civilians there at the moment. And you know, what evidence is there to support that? One, you don't see any. All you see are soldiers. But then you also have people, you know, like posting screenshots where like you see patio chairs on certain buildings and balconies, which kind of prove that there's probably civilians there. And while that may prove that there may have been civilians there, the fact that the World Alliance has met up there with ships to attack Eren kind of also proves that they have evacuated everyone. That'd be the most common sense thing to do. So I'm of the school of thought that like everyone's gone from that location, and Eren so far is only killing soldiers, and he probably knows that he's only killing soldiers at this point, and he's not killing civilians. So like, if you are on the side of thinking that Eren isn't actually gonna do the rumbling and kill innocent people, you guys still have a chance to have that happen, because technically he hasn't killed innocent people with the rumbling. He has killed innocent people when he was in Marley last time, but right now he's just killed like soldiers, which he may not care about. So that's something to think about if you think he's going for some other kind of ending, which we don't know about so far. Now the main question is, even if he kills everyone, that doesn't guarantee peace because of one thing, and I believe he said this in his past. He has said this in the past. He hates Titans. He wants to remove all Titans, and he loves freedom. So I'm not sure how killing everyone outside of Paradise Island would, in theory, remove all the hate away from the Paradisians. And while there probably will still be conflict within Paradise, Eren just trying to like ensure that there's no hate from the outside and no one attacks him from the outside. But then again, the power of Titans will still be among them if he doesn't do anything about that. So like when Eren dies, unless someone eats him, a baby will get the Attack Titan power, and a baby will get the Founding Titan power, and the Warhammer Titan power, etc. So if there's still Titans in this society, if let's say everyone dies outside Paradise Island, and if there's still Titans within Paradise, I don't think there could be peace when there's 9 individuals who have the ability to turn into giants and kill everyone on demand whenever they want to. So unless Eren finds a way to remove the power of the Titans, I don't think he's gonna be happy with whatever he ends up doing. Now, a lot of people have tried to think of solutions for this too. One is that after he kills everyone, he's gonna mind wipe everyone to forget everything and then done. I don't think that's a viable solution, because I feel like someone could still accidentally turn into a Titan. That's what he did. He accidentally turned into a Titan. So that I don't think is like a foolproof solution of getting rid of Titans. Other people are saying it's because he has an Attack Titan, a Founding Titan, and like these mind wipe powers. He could just, and that he's kind of like befriended Ymir. He could just cut off the power of Titans from Eldians. Now, whether that's possible or not, we don't know. We know Zeke want to pretty much euthanize Eldians by taking away their reproductive abilities. If that's possible, maybe taking away the power of Titans is possible, who knows? But at the same time, I can't really see it being that easy. Like that just seems like if Eren like in the manga just like, kills everyone, then he's like, okay, the power of Titans is gone. I'd be like, really? Is that easy? Couldn't you just do that before? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there has to be a more substantial way to get rid of the power of Titans. And this is where I bring what I want to happen in the end. Now, this isn't like a foolproof thing. There's probably plot holes everywhere, but this is a theory that lots of people have had in the past. This isn't something that I made up. I probably read it like on Reddit probably 6 years ago. But what I'm trying to say is it's an old theory, which I always kind of liked, and it's probably a way to keep the power of Titans away from everyone. Maybe not forever, for as long as possible. Now, what that theory is that a single individual will have to gain all 9 Titan powers. Then they're gonna have to crystallize themselves to pretty much prolong their life more than the 9 years. Now, we know that they can prolong their life like that because Annie, broke out of her crystal, and from what we can tell, she's still young. Like, she hasn't aged. It seems like she's still like the same age as she was before. So whether she's the exact same age or whether she just aged slower, we don't really know. But whatever it is, she didn't age at the same rate, and so you could kind of break that time limit of 9 years while you're in the crystal. So what I think is going to happen based on chapter 130 is Eren is, Eren has the threat of killing everyone outside of Paradise Island. He starts doing it by killing the soldiers, and he knows that his friends are going to come to stop him. And within those friends, he probably saw from memories that Armin is there, Falco is there, and Reiner is there, and Peak is going to be there. Yes. And I guess Zeke is somewhere with him. We still don't know where he is. And what I'm guessing is somehow he might try to devour every single one of them. I'm assuming devouring Armin will be the hardest since, that's his boy. But the ending that I predicted is that he's going to try to eat all of them, get all 9 Titan powers, and then I guess the safest way would be to jump over the ocean, crystallize, so you just go down to the bottom of the ocean, and then the power of the Titans is technically gone. He has all 9 Titan powers. He won't die because he's crystallized, and he's at the bottom of the ocean, which is really hard to get. You can't really break the crystal because the only time we've seen the crystal break is from the power of the Jaw Titan, which he would have. And then, bam, not only are, the Titans gone, but there's supposed peace. Now, the only problem with that is if he does that, that doesn't take the issue away of everyone outside of Paradise Island killing Paradise Island. So maybe Eren might have to kill everyone outside of Paradise Island, then enact this plan of taking all the Titans and going down in the ocean. I don't know. Whatever ending, happens in Attack on Titan, I feel like it's gonna be something like this. Again, there could be some power that he uses to, like, you know, erase the power of Titans from everyone, or some people have said that he could just remove the 9-year time limit, which again, to me, is kind of BS. Like, if it was that easy, someone would have done it, I feel like, in the past, and if you can just, like, snap and get rid of the time limit, like, cool, what was the point of it? I just noticed that I've been saying 9-year time limit the entire time. It's actually the 13-year time limit, I'm pretty sure. So sorry about all those mistakes. But with the time limit that everyone has of 13 years once you get the Titan power, people have been saying that maybe it's not even real. Because technically, at least in the manga, we've never seen someone die to the power. We've always seen them getting eaten. And while that is a possibility that's not real, I think it is real for a couple of reasons. One, just because we didn't see it doesn't mean it's not true. Two, when we were told that, you know, they only have 13 years to live, we were also told that once they die, the power gets transferred to another baby. That can be a lie. I think we found that out when Kruger was talking to Grisha. Again, that can be a lie, but at the same time, if it's a thing that's told to us, it can be true too. So, like, I guess there's no evidence supporting either side. But I think the biggest piece of evidence is that we've seen characters look significantly older when they're getting to the end of their lifespan, or their 13 years. And the most obvious example is Yuri, which was kind of like the old host of the Founding Titan, and we see that we see kind of, you know, his life along with Kenny, and then at the end of it, he looks significantly older, even though it's like a couple of years difference from when we last saw him in the flashbacks. And that's probably the most significant piece of evidence we have of him looking older. And at the same time, people have said, like, okay, he did look older, but why didn't anyone else look older? Like, that's near the end of their term. For example, Zeke. And what I think is that you age at a very exponential rate near the end of your lifetime. So, like, I bet when you're like a year away from, you know, death, you still look kind of normal. And then when you're 6 months away, you start aging a bit. Then when you're 3 months away, you start aging faster until you die. And that's what I expect to happen. And I'm not sure if this can be used as evidence, but when you look at Zeke in the covers of the manga, when they're colored, he doesn't have color, like the blondish orange hair he has like white hair. So I don't know if that's just like a manga coloring thing that Isayama's doing, or if that's actually because he is getting older. But yeah, that can also point to him getting older because he's at the end of his term. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that was my theory, that Eren will take all, maybe not even Eren, an individual will take all 9 Titan powers and crystallize themselves to get rid of the Titans. Again, this isn't like a full ending. Like, again, like that's not even an ending really. That's just kind of like a solution. The actual ending would be some kind of, you know, peace between everyone, and I don't know what the last chapters would look like. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is I feel like the ending will be something like that, or at least one that I wouldn't be mad at. I'd be kind of happy with. And so yeah, a lot of people don't like that ending. I remember when I read it a few years ago, a lot of people were mad at it. They're like, that kind of sounds dumb. A lot of people a few years ago thought it was going to be Armin who does it, because as we know, he's a narrator of the show in both, you know, in the dub and sub and the manga. It uses the same voice actor as Armin, so people know that, like, the narrator is Armin, and they predict that he's been writing a journal or something, and he's gonna be the last survivor or something. So actually, yeah, so with that point, it'd be weird if Eren ate Armin, if Armin dies. So it could very well be that, actually, you know what, this makes so much more sense. Eren eats every single person except Armin, and then he somehow forces Armin to eat him. Maybe like Eren eats all of them, he has 8 Titan powers, and he's almost acting like he's about to eat Armin, like fighting him or something. Then Armin feels like he has no choice, where he Colossal Titans, eats Eren, and has all 9 powers. And because he's smart, he probably realized, like, oh, Eren faked this bullshit, and he crystallized himself and dips into the ocean. So yeah, actually that makes a lot more sense, especially if he's a narrator. Armin should be the one who is the final survivor from the people who are eaten, and Mikasa, Historia, Jean, Connie probably survive and lead relatively peaceful lives, I guess. So yeah, that is the ending that I predict. This has gone longer than it should have, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know down in the comments below what you think the ending will be. I know there has been the final panel of the manga released already a while ago. I didn't mention that on purpose in case people, you know, don't want to know about that. And I'd appreciate if you guys don't mention that in the comments below either, because, you know, people don't want to know about what the last panel is. They don't want to know. But yeah, if you guys have any theories on how it's going to end, or if you disagree with me, or if you think like another ending is possible, let me know down in the comments below, and I'd love to read them and possibly respond. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.
Tick tock.
I am a